Right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy to have you this morning. It's a new week, and we hope for better results. And I believe that all of us are prepared to be able to successfully be able to make some good profits. Okay. I've had so many people inbox me. I want to start from there about certain results I had posted, and how do I trade? Yes, it is true. Yesterday I made $227 on one single coin in the name of course. Yeah, it is true. It's my profit. I made it yesterday using my $500 trading capital. And the longer I've stayed in the business, the longer I've focused on one thing, the longer I'm learning the gimmick of the business. And so many people ask me, why is it that, Julius, my results are not like yours? You know, where you put your focus also gives you the results. Like I usually say, slowly by slowly, I'll learn this Royal Q app. And I believe by the time I'll be 5 years in Royal Q, I can be able to trade one single coin and even 10x that particular coin. One of the challenges that we face in our business is that inability for so many people that want to become successful in business to decide to be patient. So many of you are looking for quick results. So many of you are finding a way to become successful very fast, like tomorrow, like yesterday. I don't know. But I just want to draw you. Okay, it has stopped here. Okay. But what I want to emphasize is that, for example, if I stop, let me share again. Before I share, I want to recognize the presence of different leaders on the call. Happy to have you, Leader Annalyn, from that side of Dubai. Okay, my brother Chigo Link, that side of Indonesia. Happy to have you. Leader Max from Indonesia. Happy to have you. Leader Sally from that side of Ireland. Happy to have you. Leader Silva. Happy to have you. So many leaders on the call. Happy to have you all. I actually would love to talk about V3s, V2s, and above. I'm sorry if I've not been able to recognize your presence. Okay. Not in bad spirit. I would love to, but when you take up a leadership step, we shall speak a same language much more easier. Okay, like you see, Right now, I'm not trading. Okay. I've developed a simple trading habit that I get my capital, I trade a single coin. Okay, like I've already prepared, I've done some withdrawals, I've already prepared my $585. I'm going to make this $600. And I've learned a habit. And this habit is that if I have coins that are seated in floating loss, I particularly buy the dip and remain patient. I've also developed another habit of trading one coin and I settle. For example, let me check if you have signals for my brother Harry. My brother Harry, I really respect you so much. I love you as a friend, and I want to thank you. Okay, let me check. Okay. This was yesterday. Okay, let me check. Just a minute. Not yet. So many people are asking me which strategy, which I have no gimmicks. No, I have no gimmicks. So many people in my inbox, they think Julius has gimmicks of trading. I'm not even a trader. I don't know even how to analyze the market. I was speaking to my brother, Professor, yesterday, and I was telling him, I'm not a trader. I just, I call myself a risk. Maybe I could say risk taker, but I'm not so such risky. But what I do, I've developed a trading discipline. That's all. And me particularly, by the way, like if you could be able to notice my simple trades, they're not so much complicated. Like so many people are yearning for signal. Me, I'm waiting for one that will come in the day, and I'll settle to that. I've already taken away my profit from the market that I made. If you look at right now, after making $272 yesterday night, I'm not trading any coin. It is true along the way, so many coins have been really dropped and people have taken chance, but I've not yet developed that thing that so many of us have of the fear of missing out. Like so many of you think every time you're missing out on a certain profit. But I've been able to grow my mindset to a certain capacity that I will trade at the right time in a day. And as long as I could be able to take off profit on one particular coin, that's enough for me. Because at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you that your trading profits will be limited by the market and the capital. The market and the capital will still limit your trading profits. They'll still limit your trading profits. And so, if you don't develop a trading discipline, especially if you have little capital, you may not be able to win big time. I see Haba stroke USDT doing well. I see it doing well. If you are noticing the percentage change like I do, I see the percentage change changing, but I will trade at the right time. I see. Yeah, I see. Okay. Hey, this coin is still rising. But although I may see these percentages, I particularly know what to do. I can't lie to you. I can be able to just look at these percentages and pick a particular coin that I can trade. But I've been able to develop a discipline to myself that if I'm able to get a certain profit, I'll be patient with the market. Why? Because I chose to trade using the one-shot parameters. Wow. I see some coins doing well here. Good risk takers. Let me see again. Yeah. Okay. So what I want to emphasize, ladies and gentlemen, is like if you have decided to do this business, develop your own trading strategy. And that's my trading strategy. So many people, like you see, this was cost. It was also, I made $12 on that. If you see, this was Ethereum. Ethereum was just learning. Then Acro was my trade. You never find me, even if I open this, you never find me that I have so many coins that I trade. Not at all. I trade a few. Maybe when the signals are very massive. But usually, I trade one coin and I put in all my money like I'm waiting. I'm going to trade one coin, $585. Just one. And at the end of the day, when we post results, like maybe I post some good results, someone says, what strategy are you really using? What parameters are you really using? There's no secret, ladies and gentlemen. The secret is called capital. And I want to emphasize that secret. The secret is called capital. Julius, why do you say it is capital? Because perfectly and purely on this call, some of you may not know this, but let me tell you, we have been able to get the cream de la cream of Royal Q, all right? I really want to thank these leaders. I have here a group. It is called the One Shot Mastermind. The One Shot Mastermind is a group of traders. I believe no one should request me if you are not a trader, you don't know how to analyze the market. It is a group of traders. And my duty is as simple as to copy the signals there and spread them all over the groups. And spread them all over the groups. And so I cannot trade for you. I cannot set the strategy for you. That's why I come up here and show you the strategy. That's why I come here for you and show you how to set the one shot. So many people ask me, Julius, why don't you talk about copy traders? I love talk about copy traders. I love talk about thinking their strategy. But as long as you don't have enough capital, you cannot survive with a copy trader. You cannot survive with a copy trader. It is true when I got started in the business, I was comfortable with making 0.4, 0.5, and I was ever excited about those profits. But I realized I'm not in business myself. If I can be able to make 10%, and I really were able to come up with so many great traders that we have in the business. And if a trader, please come to my inbox. Let us think together. And we came up with a one-shot trading parameter, which even if you have a busy schedule, few minutes from now, I hope my brother Harry will be dropping in his signals. And so it is as simple as entering the signals and go back and do your other businesses. Once you set the trade, you leave the rest, ladies and gentlemen, to the robot. Nothing else to do. Nothing else to do. Okay? And so, I really want to wonder, why is it that some of you are not making profit? The reason why you are not making profit, is because you're not paying attention. The other reason why you're not making profit is because you think everything is hard. But the question is, do you want to tell me that you cannot enter a parameter? Do you want to tell me when you get these signals, you just keep watching them? You want to tell me none of you says that he loves? From the bottom of your heart, you say you don't love to invest in. This is the only business where you can invest in as low as $500. Let me get back here and make over 50% from a certain trade. And it is true, this is one coin that I traded. And I made $227 on one coin. And my duty and my responsibility was just to come up on these different groups that are here. Okay. So many people tell me, Julius, you should share everywhere. I can't share everywhere. I came up here on the group and I was here. I had this coin of mine in floating loss. Now I want to share an idea here on this group today. And someone came here on this group. I think it was yesterday. I don't want to listen so much. There's a lot of information here, people with challenges and complaints and what, which is important. And okay, I posted this at night. Some people took 2% from this, but I didn't trade this coin at night because I was running some other trade. But let me show you where did I pick this signal and what did I do? Okay. I was here on the group. By the way, me personally, I rarely stand 100% on the group, but I see notifications and check them up. Okay, let me just go a little bit low because we're on the same platform. Okay, if you're not here, you may not be in all groups, but your upline or your leader might be here so they can spread the good news. So I was following here and I opened this and I saw that someone was taking 2% in profit. And then as I saw that, I saw the same people post, I say, good news, check on Twitter, Coast TV. And I opened my trade. I don't want to talk about this scammer here. I don't want to waste time with him. Then I saw people post. You know what I did? I came to my trade. It was in floating loss. And I said, okay, what do I need to do? I need to go to this coin and I buy deep. It seems it will jump out of profit. And I was working with my leaders. We were having an evening walk. And I just went and I bought. I bought the dip. 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 I bought. Until I consumed all my $500 on that one coin. And so it means I was moving closer. I don't want to waste time with this one. I was moving, although these guys were taking off profit, I had entered this particular trade. I had entered this particular trade before them. And so they are posting this that is going to do well on the group. I was seated in floating loss. So what I did, I said, I'm already in this trade, but I have some capital. What am I going to do? Let me go and buy. So I first bought with $100. I went in again with $200. I went in again, ladies and gentlemen, with another $200. And hardly did I know, my trade picked up. And as these guys were celebrating 6%, me, I was still in floating loss. I went very fast at 23. I bought. This guy's profit was increasing. I was still in floating loss. They posted this. I was still in floating loss. And within a few minutes of the blink of an eye, ladies and gentlemen, my coin picked up. And so I was speaking to some of the people, and I was telling them, I now love floating loss. And they're telling me, Julius, why do you love floating loss? Because if I see a signal that is going to provide maybe 2% or 5%, and I was already in that trade, I buy more, especially I buy, so I move near to the current price. Remember, the power of buying the dip causes what we call the average price to move closer to the current price. The average price moves closer to the current price. And if the average price moves closer to the current price, when this particular coin is bouncing, you can make profit. It's bouncing in profit. You see people are collecting profit. You are seated in floating loss. And your duty and your responsibility is just to buy the dip. Because when you buy the dip of this particular coin, you are moving your coin from the dip it is moving near to the current price, but you are still purchasing at a cheaper price. And when this coin is pumping, you will take profit that nobody of this that entered earlier than you will take. And I've been able to learn this, and I pay attention. I pay attention, and that's why I don't know how people suffer from floating loss. I don't know. There are so many people give me reasons. Hey, I'm dying of floating loss. Hey, floating loss is killing me. Hey, I don't know how you people suffer from floating loss. I don't know. And I'm not a trader. No, I'm not. I'm not a trader. As soon as I see a signal, that's going to provide maybe 2%, understand now. If I don't have crypto, but I have a coin that has no huge floating loss, I sell it off. I sell it off. Let me get to see if I could see what I did yesterday. You see, yesterday, I made this sale. This was a manual sale that led me to loss of $5. I sold my XLM. Okay, I sold my XLM and I decided to invest on this particular coin. I lost $5. I need to be plain white. I did a manual sell and I lost $5 with this sell. And I sold because when I opened the group here, I saw that these guys were posting something, okay, that this coin was jumping, and even it had a news. Look at this. I've never seen this me. And it was posted not by one person. I saw this. Yeah, I'm not a trader. I saw this. And then when I saw that people were taking off profit and I was in floating loss. I said, let me buy the dip. I sustained a 5% sell. I sustained a 5% sell, gentlemen. And at the end of the day, I've been able to collect over $227 in profit. The question is, do you need to be a trader to do that? If you see signals are being dropped in the group, your duty for that. Let me put my phone not to disturb. Sorry. Actually, I don't expect anyone to call me at this time. So let me just cover them up. Sorry for that. So what am I emphasizing today? If you are seated in any floating loss, all right? And from the word go, when you started the business, we are able to provide you platforms, okay? For those that love paying attention, maybe I no longer follow so much on Lunar Crash. But the reason why I gave the Lunar Crash up is to give you the ability to see some news that happens in crypto. You don't need to be a news anchor. And I could be able to see you could be able to follow things posted maybe by CZ of Binance. Says if you don't understand Bitcoin, you don't understand money. Okay. So one of the reasons why I recommended this app is to keep you updated. Okay. is to keep you updated about crypto. Not because I was promoting anything, not at all. Just to keep you updated about crypto, just to keep you updated. Just to keep you updated. And so you don't need to be an expert to come and see what's happening in the crypto space. You don't need, ladies and gentlemen, just to know what is happening in the news. Just look at different influencers and what they are saying about crypto. And really this could allow you, okay? This was course yesterday. Everybody was talking about it. Okay, and so, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't recommend this app to you because I wanted you to use it to trade. No. Me, I'm different from so many other people that are doing this business. And we have even gone ahead and an extra mile to develop a team that is providing signals for free, like for free. So me, my duty, if I'm like me who's not a trader, but I love to trade the one shot. I don't love to use the copy traders. I personally don't love to use the copy traders. And so today I expect some 3 to 4 signals from one of my friends, and very, very soon they will be available in the groups. Decide to take the trade. Decide to trade and collect money in the day. You don't need to trade all the coins. If you get 1 or 2, please enjoy it. Put in some significant capital. And at the end of the day, you'll be happy when you open your trades. I'm usually happy using my $500. I've never seen, yes, it is true, not every day is a Sunday, but this is 500, 227, 12, 8, 2.6, 48, 36, 10, maybe 0.4, not every day is a Sunday, 1.4, 32, 19, 15, 59, 10, 23, 11, 9, 7, 13, 5, 1, 23, 20, 13, 7, 0.8, 121, 188, 2.2, 52, 75. I started to trade this since February. I entered serious one shot with my strategy, 1 coin a day. And I want to challenge all of you that on the call that maybe you are over trading, you are entering all the coins. Do you have consistent results? My results are consistent. This is not gimmick. This is not science. This is not trying to, hey, I want you to join. No. I'm speaking about something I've tested and tried since February. I've consistent, repeated results. So I don't need to prove you that the thing works. I just want to ask you to decide to take action. I just want you to control your greed. I just want you to control your desire of trying to make too much. Trade 1 coin or 2 if you have anybody trading with low. If someone is doing a one shot with $100 and you have $500, I don't understand you. Keep the business as simple as possible and collect money. It hurts me when I go to people's statuses and they're not posting their personal results. They can't post personal results. Why? Because they want to trade all the coins that we provide in the groups. You want to trade every coin that we provide. Really? Every coin we put on the group, you want to trade it. I really wonder. Because okay, let me see. I've seen, okay, let me see. For example, Okay, let me see. Okay, let me use this example. Let me see if I could find. Okay. You have little capital and you want to trade all coins. Maybe I cannot be able to. There are so many coins me I see on the group. I say, okay, I'm already comfortable with my little profit I'll make from this coin, and I keep it to that. Like I saw some here. I think I was sleeping. I was tired. I saw these in the morning. I've seen them on certain groups. I didn't post them personally. And some people, when you pick a signal, maybe this, for example, and the takeoff profit for this is 2.9%, and this one is 2%. Now, as we're still trading one of these, they bring in new signals. Now you say, hey, I feel like I want to enter that one, but you know, I'm still in this one. Please, can you be patient? Can you be patient with the signal you have got until it will sell? My signal is one day, Julius. It's not selling. I'm missing out, my friend. I was in my course silently. For some good time. I think it was 2 days. Silently. There with my $500. Waiting. When I saw, I bought the dip. When I saw this as a signal, I said, oh, let me get in my $500. This was my one shot silently. There. So what am I talking about? If you get a signal and your signal is not running out immediately, be patient with yourself. And if you see a signal that is doing well at the moment and you already have this particular coin, buy the dip. Cause the average price to move closer to the current price. For example, let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay. Let me see how many dollars I'll lose. I think I'll lose like 10. Okay, let me choose one coin. I want to show you what I'm talking about. But I'm going to sell it off. I will not trade it seriously. I'll lose some money. Okay, I'll lose some money, but it's fine. Okay, let me go in for cake. Okay, now maybe they send cake. Let me get back this signal. Okay, cake here. This guy says buy current price at 6.498. Okay, now I come here, I look for cake, right? This is an example, please. I come here. You need to look at the current price. Don't enter like a blind man. Don't enter like a blind man. 6.52. And this guy is saying enter at 6.49. So now you enter every signal you find on the group. Please check the current price, the entry price. For example, I want to trade this particular coin. Okay. Mine are already in one shot, but if not, I set one for myself. Okay, I have so many. Okay, now I need to reduce. Let me remove this. So how do I set the one shot? I prepare first and I name it one shot. The amount I will use, let me say I'll use $300. The margin call limit, oh, I need this guy has to pay me some money, Barawando. How much they want to take off profit? 2%, for example. Now, the rest of this information, they don't make sense. Maybe this one, which I usually me put 0.01. The rest doesn't make sense. I just say, there next is formality. Now, what do? I come here, okay? This is cake, choose strategy. I tap on my 300, then I save, okay? Then I start. Now, mine will not start. Hey, I had even forgotten. You know, yesterday I was supposed to deposit here some gas fees. So yesterday I paid the fuel fee of $450, oh sorry, $45. So they still demanding me $20. I think I need to pay. Okay, I will do, but not now. Okay. So what I was emphasizing is cake. Okay, when I pick cake maybe to trade, when I pick cake to trade, and I tap on start, and I started with my first buying amount to be $300. I'm sorry for not trading. Now, there will be what you call an average price. If I see cake is doing well, I would buy more so that I move the average price closer to the current price, so that when this coin bounces back in profit, it can sell off and give me money. If you have understood what I'm talking about, give me some thumbs up. If you understand what I'm talking about. If you don't understand, raise up your hand. If you don't understand, raise up your hand. There's no reasons of you sitting in trades for long, yet you can make profit. Okay, if you don't understand, raise up your hand. I want to help you understand. I want to see everybody posting profits. These things of people dying with the trades as if you own the market. As if you are the owner of the crypto market. You are there, you don't have results, you are busy. You know, it is very hard for you to confuse activity with results. We are in the same business, the same opportunity. For you are in tears. Tears every time, tears every time. Oh, we post the results, you feel like we are hating you. We are in the same business, but for you are not making anything. Okay, I'm going to allow some questions. I have an emergency to handle. Okay. All right. So Orlando, I think 3 to 4 questions. To save time, I need to make someone a co-host to back me up. I have an emergency. The phone was over-ringing. Okay. Okay, let me start with, I'm sorry, I'm going to speak to you as I travel. There's a very, very quick emergency that needs my availability. Let me start with the Lectus. Letacus, I don't know. I'm trying my level best, sorry if I pronounce your name badly. Okay, sir, please, what's your question? Now, when you raise up your hand, make sure you are going to be able to say something. Eh? I beg.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
I'm listening to you very closely.
Yes, you were trying to explain something, but I don't really get it. So I said, let me raise my hand so that maybe you can share more light on it.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you already having money in your USDT account?
Yes, I do.
You have already activated your robot and you have money in USDT, okay?
Yes, I do.
Now your duty and your responsibility is just to wait for the signal to be dropped in the group and you trade. So
yes,
before you do that,
oh, I'm with you, sir.
Before you do that, now go into your Royal Queue and prepare the settings for the one shot. Once the one shot is dropped in the group, immediately take off.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, that's all you need to do. Is that very hard?
Okay. But the area in which you said we need to buy more is what I don't understand.
Oh, now, for example, okay,
Yes.
they send a signal, and this particular signal is you're already in floating loss, all right?
Yeah.
On this particular coin, and they send a signal, and this signal is going to give up 2%, all right?
Yes.
And for you have been in this trade for some time, all right?
Yeah.
What you do, you now need to buy the dip. You need to buy more of this particular coin so that the average price, all right,
Yeah.
moves closer to the current price of this particular coin you are trading. You understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then, as they are taking off profit, you're also jumping out of floating loss.
Okay. Okay.
Hope you get my gist.
Yes, I understand you.
Yeah, as these guys are jubilating profit, you're also jumping out of floating loss for this particular coin. Even if you get 0.5, it's enough for you, but you're out of floating.
Okay.
Floating loss. So as long as your coin gets to blue and you see you're already making some profit, even if how little it is, you jump out of this floating loss. You can even sell manually.
Is it the same thing as replenishing?
Exactly. It's replenishing, buying. You tap on buy. You invest in more money, then you cause the average price to move closer to the current price.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I hope it's okay.
Yes, it's very okay. It's very okay. I understand now.
All right.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, let me go to cash flows. Thank you. Cash flows, what's your question, please?
No, thank you, Mr. Julius, for the opportunity. Our first is almost the same. Is the question you answer now? We have to have extra money, but in the case you're in a floating loss and a signal came already, the signal, the floating loss is huge, that you don't have enough money to take advantage of, buying in the dip. Is there any other other way you can do it to come out of the dip?
Okay. Now, my brother, cash flows. I want you to understand the movement of the market. Now, let me get back a little bit more basic, right?
Okay.
Let me talk about the movement of the market. And I want us to speak from the same page.
Okay.
The market has mainly, according to me, it has mainly two waves, two times it moves. The market moves up and the market moves down. Am I right?
Yes.
I will not talk about the market moving flat because there is no business, right?
Yes.
The business happens when the market moves up and the market moves down, right?
Yes.
Now, whenever the market is moving up, there is power to get out of floating loss. Because when the market is moving up, there is ability that your bot can be able to buy the dip. And you can be able to get out of any floating loss. Now, if you don't have capital, because with the trading, it is capital-based business, okay?
Yeah.
Many people ask me, Julius, where did you get out of total floating loss? One day I woke up and I was tired of floating loss, right?
Okay.
And I didn't have enough money to get out of these particular trades. And I said, this guy is giving a signal, and this signal is giving 5%, okay?
Okay.
I personally went into my trades and I weighed my loss capability, okay?
Okay.
How much do I lose on these particular trades? Yet I don't have money. You understand? Because when you don't have money, you have two options. One, to go and find more money. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yes.
To use it to jump out of floating loss. Okay? That's one. How do you find the money? You can go and speak to people. If that doesn't add up for you, then what you can do, is to sustain some loss. Like, for example, for me to find the money to use for my course that I made $227, right?
Okay.
I went and I sold my XLM and I lost $5. You
Okay.
understand? Because I
Yes.
saw that this coin, people are making profit and I'm seated in floating loss. I said, okay, what can I do? Because some of these things you need to take personal decision. I said, if I'm able to move this average price to this current price closer, you understand?
Yes.
To the average price, as these guys will be jubilating. Even when I went into my Royal Key to look at this coin was rising at a very terrific speed. You understand?
Yes.
Said, hey, you know, when we tap on percentage change, I hope you understand that area. I talked about it here.
Okay.
Because me, I'm not a trader. You know, when you just come here in your, me, I'm not a trader. Me, I don't know how those guys check the what. Okay, for example, you see, when you come here and tap on percentage change,
Okay.
you see cost.
Yes.
I look at cost, I look at Dash. Maybe I'm in floating loss in Dash, right?
Yes.
Now, when I see Dash is increasing, you see 29, maybe it goes to 38. You see that?
Yes.
And I'm seated in floating loss for this particular coin. You understand? What I do, I go and sell a coin that has my money that I'm not benefiting at the moment. You understand?
Yes, I'm understanding.
And I get out of the floating loss. I move the current price near to the average what? To the average price.
Okay.
And I get out of this particular trade. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yes.
So you cannot be able to keep in the trade for a very long time. You can always jump out of that particular floating loss.
Okay, Mr. Julius, you know, if a trade is going on and you see it, it's on positive, because we were advised to buy when it's on the highest minus, and you see a trade on the green going on the positive. You can jump on the trade the same way it's going, maybe like we see Dash now, 9.45. Because some time ago, I jumped on a trade like that because of the signal, and it take me to the deep, very bad deep. I've up till now, for months now, I've not been able to come out of it. And then at the end of the day, I went on, they thought the borrowing money from the Binance, go and take it and put on the trade. I borrowed money from that particular coin and put it on another trade, which I'm looking at that will benefit me. And eventually that trade, which I borrowed money from, he went shoot high and sold without me knowing. And everything about that money, I couldn't see it. It got lost. In that case, what we do in this with this problem? Hello?
Yeah, I hope I'm back.
Okay, I was talking. I didn't know you were off.
No, I was off. I hope
okay. Yeah, I
hope you are able
was
now
telling
to understand.
Yeah, I do understand, but I'm just bringing out some experience which I had. They said I have a signal,
Okay.
and then already I saw the signal, and then already I'm on the floating loss, and we were taught to borrow money from the Binance. So that coin that we have on the floating loss, I went and borrowed the money to jump into a signal which I saw. So eventually, while this money was going on this signal, the other one shoot up and sold, and I lost all the money because I've already removed the money from the Binance. In this case, what do we do? Yes.
What do you do?
Because we're taught to borrow money when you don't have money or you are in floating loss. Everything sold off, and I lost both the money that was on the floating loss, everything gone.
Now, this is what I say. I say, borrowing, if you are going for the idea of borrowing, you must be very sharp. Huh? You must be very sharp. One, first and foremost, you must be looking at the coin you are borrowing from, how it is performing at the moment, because no one predicts the market, all right? And you must be borrowing from a coin that is in too much floating loss. Okay?
Yeah.
The coin must be in too much floating loss, DFCU. The coin must be in too much floating loss. If it is not in too much floating loss and it has little floating loss, when this particular coin jumps up, you will be able to lose. You understand?
Yeah.
So you need it to be very sharp. It's not just a matter of going out and borrow from any coin because you are interested to make off profit from the market.
No, you have a 500 on a coin, and you lose the 500 up to 200. You have what is remaining on Binance, and the Royal Q you have 540 on the Binance. It's reading 239. So nobody will want to continue in that trade. So I have to borrow the 239 to go for other trade, which I see signal. So on the process, the signal they send did not move as predicted. In the process, the other one moved, shoot up. So you lost everything.
Yeah, because you are deciding to take a risk. I personally, I don't go in for, like, if I've told you about the signals that are being provided, they're not those that could trade now and end now, for example, you understand?
Okay.
So you also need to understand that if you are going in for a one-shot signal, it will also need some of your patience. You understand? You need to be patient with the signal. Don't expect results there and then. And that's why most of the people lose out. The DFCU.
Okay.
So wait a minute. Okay, I hope it is clear. So even if you are trading the one shot, I also want to request you to be patient.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to be patient with the market. Don't expect results there and then. The other thing is that as you trade, like I've said, patience should be 110%. Okay? Because if you fail to be patient, then it will be hard for you to win in the market. So the idea of borrowing must be done with a very sharp person. You need to first analyze before you do that, because you don't have guarantee of the market. Okay? Because you might enter a signal and the signal then doesn't sell off in the next 2 minutes from now. So go into floating loss that are too huge, where you can borrow, but I would advise you should focus on finding enough USDT. All right.
Okay, Mr. Julius, I want to request to you, because I'm on this platform now because a friend. It's almost 4 months now. I've been on the group requesting for my number to be added on the group. So, and then you've not taken any action, please.
I have not taken action.
I requested to you before to put
but come to my inbox.
Yeah, because my friend give me this link to be connecting, but it's
Come to my
requested to you.
inbox. I gave you my number. Chat me up on my number, on my personal number.
Oh, okay, okay.
I gave you my number.
Right.
Chat me up on my personal number.
All right. Thank you.
I gave you my number. So come to my personal number. I can't add you when I don't have your number.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, sorry for the delay.
No problem.
So I hope Syphilis, I'm sorry for my feedback. I informed you I have an emergency to handle. So I hope I've been able to help you understand, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me go to King 237. Yes, King.
All right, good morning. Please,
Good morning, sir.
you were talking about making the current price to be around the average price. Okay, let me go to my Oracle. For example, I'm presently trading this per ANC on USDT.
Are you sharing your screen?
I don't know. Let me look. I'm not actually seeing a place to share my screen, so all right, let me just explain.
Okay, it's fine. Go on.
Okay, I'm on the pair ANC on USDT, but presently my average price is already more than the current price. Like the average price is at 12.2240, while the current price is at 4.758. But I'm still on loss. So I don't know if I should sell it or I should buy, or because I'm actually new on the platform, so I'm still trying to understand how it works and all this stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, the idea, okay, of doing what we call manual replenishment or manual buy, to move the current price closer, or to move the average price closer to the current price, it works, all right?
Yeah.
It works, but then you needed to do that on a coin that is going to pump. Okay.
Okay.
You needed to do it on a coin that you understand that is going to go up, right?
Okay.
That's why I was saying that don't spoil your USDT into a coin that you are not sure that it's moving up, right?
Yeah.
Because if you do, you still stay long in that particular trade that you are doing at the moment. You understand?
Okay. My actual question is, since the average price, since the average price already more than the current price, since you said when the average price is lesser, we should buy more. I was asking if I could instead sell, such that I should balance back or so. I don't know if you have understood what I'm saying.
I'm saying if you want to do manual replenishment, okay?
Yes.
You want to do manual buy, do it on only a coin you understand that's going to pump up, all right?
All
because
right.
if you still do it on a coin that's still going down, you will not make the money. You will not be able to sell off this particular coin. It will still keep going deep. It means it will kill your USDT.
Yeah.
But if you understand that this particular coin is going to go up, like you saw, I was explaining, I understood that cost is going to go up, right?
Yes.
So I bought the dip. So when I was bouncing back, I made extra profit. You understand?
Okay.
So what I'm trying to express is this. Every coin has its good day, right?
Yes.
Now, since every coin has its good day, instead of people dying with floating loss, right, and getting worried, if this particular coin you are trading, you understand that it's going up right now, what you do, you now buy the dip and move the average price closer to the current price. It can sell off and you land into good profit.
Okay. But what when the average price is already more than the current price?
That is what happens. That's what we call floating loss. The average price being higher than the current price, what we call floating loss. Okay. And when you buy more, you move the average price closer to the current price. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Have you been able to understand, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
So you should never get worried of floating loss. Every coin has its good day, right? And
All
since
right.
every coin has its good day, buy the dip when this coin is going to do well and jump out of that and make huge profit.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Let me go to Juliana.
Good morning, my leader. Thank you. My question is just I want to know, like, if for example I replenished let me come again. Like replenishing and opening margin calls, which of them do we get profit from? Do we get profit from when we replenish, or is just to get the coin closer to the average price?
Okay. Now, there are two different things that can be done. One, okay, if you have a coin that is seated in floating loss, all right, and this coin has no news that's going to do well, all right, or a signal to it, all right, and you see it even in your percentage change, it's not increasing in profit, and you want to buy the dip of that particular coin, you want slowly to get out of the floating loss of this particular coin, all right? That's when you open the margin calls and buy the dip. You understand?
Mm.
You open the margin calls, and you can only open margin calls when the market is dipping.
Yes.
You understand?
Mm.
Because if you are seated in a floating loss of maybe negative 50 right now, and the market is going up, all right?
Mm.
When you open the margin calls, it will not work out. You put in 10%, 5%, you understand?
Yep.
The market is going up, the market is not going down. It means the bot will not buy because the market's not going down. You understand?
Mm.
So during times when the market is going up, during manual replenishment is better, all right?
Mm.
Why? Because the robot will not buy the 5%, the 10% dip.
Mm.
I don't know if you understand what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Because these coins will not go down deep like that.
Mm.
So what do? I can do manual replenishment of $10. Then I wait for some good time. I do another of $10. You understand?
Yeah.
Then I wait for some time. I do another if I don't want to go in huge fast.
Mm.
But if I see a coin that is pumping, is doing well at the moment, and I'm seated in the dip of this particular coin, I do manual replenishment like I did with my course, and I jump out with huge profit. I don't know if you understand what I'm talking about now.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Thank you, my leader.
All right. Thank you too. Okay. Yes, Leader Elizabeth. Isambi.
Good morning, my leader. Hello.
Yes, Elizabeth.
Okay, sir. The question I wanted to ask about this one shot. You know, I don't really get it very well how to set the one shot trade that will lead to profit.
Now the one shot is you entering at the right time of that particular coin.
Hello, what do you say? What do you say?
There are no setting parameters for one shot because one shot is just you to put in the first buying amount and they take profit full stop. All right?
Awesome.
Because it has no margin calls. But what makes sense is the entry price. What time are you entering this particular trade?
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Because if you don't look at the entry price of this particular coin you want to enter, right?
Mm.
You will miss out on this particular trade. Okay, for
Okay.
example, I'm even late for the signals. They were sent at 10:52. They sent 2 signals. Okay, let me use this as an example. Okay, I thank you so much, team. I've already seen you have posted. Thank you so much, Deus, and thank you so much, my brother. Okay, the signals are already there. I hope they have been spread. Okay, let us talk about sushi. Okay, for example, sushi, as one of the signals dropped. Okay, let's look at this sushi. It says start the trade at 3.30. Now, let me get in here. Maybe we look at sushi. I'm not going to trade, I think. It says 3.3. I hope you see 3.30 and end the trade at 3.65. I hope you see this.
Yes.
And that's what I'm talking about, entering at the right time. Now, let us look at theta. 2.946. Let me look for theta here. $2.946. Now, this is still valid. You see this? This is valid.
Okay.
You see this?
Okay. Yes.
It has not yet reached the start price, all right?
Okay.
So because they said
But can one start like that?
So you need to go now and set it up and just be ready. Once it gets on the price, you start the trade.
Okay.
All what you do, you put in here the preset price. But only the preset price will work when the current price is higher than the variable price they have given you. So you need to look at the current price where they tell you time to enter the market.
Okay.
That's what causes the one shot to give profit.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Let me go to Davi. Yes, Davi.
Good morning, Mr. Julius. Good morning, everybody
sir.
in the house. Thank you for this morning presentation. You have really gained something. I wanted to know the way you have been sharing your screen. I saw on your board there was negative 20 on your asset. I don't know how it came to be negative. How come that one happened?
Okay. Royalty is a faithful business. Okay, let me just get. Okay, yesterday I traded, all right?
Yes, please.
And I made a profit of 227, all right?
Yeah, I saw it.
My profit was deposited in my Binance, but my USDT in my asset was not equal to this, all right?
Okay.
You understand? My fuel fee, okay?
Okay.
So the robot was demanding me $45 as my fuel.
Okay, okay.
So I paid off 24. They still demand me 20. So I need to deposit at 20, around 30 or 40 USDT. They take off the negative.
So it means even if you don't have much asset on your royalty, it can still owe you some money so that it can complete the transaction.
No, it doesn't owe you. It only happens if you have some USDT, like maybe, I don't know whether I had around 3 or 5, all right?
Yes.
And the robot sells, and you cannot pay the whole balance. It will sell and demand you. It doesn't
Okay,
give
I
you
get it now. There I got it.
So I cannot set now because I need to pay off this.
Okay. Now you cannot trade, eh?
No, I can't trade. I need to first pay.
Oh, okay, I get it now. Thank you so much.
All right, but I'm going to pay.
Yeah,
Just
sure.
I've been just busy. I'm going to deposit some around 40 USDT and I pay.
Yeah, thank you for that insight.
All right. Okay, Simple business, ladies and gentlemen. We expect, I don't know whether, Prophet is here. We expect some good signals from Prophet. He'll be sharing them. His signals are 1 week. Okay, he's using 1 week trades. They are very patient signals. If you join them, they have the power to give you 5%. Please, if you enter them, be slow, be patient with yourself. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I have an emergency to handle. I want to wish you all the best. A happy week full of profits. And I wish you all the best. We shall keep on dropping in the signals. If you're not comfortable with the signals, please feel free. Keep in your one shot, keep into your cycle. But we are ready and perfect, ready to throw in the signals as they drop in from the one shot. Thank you so much. God